Hey everybody, welcome back to My Wings of Refuge. I'm excited today, y'all. Do you remember just about 3 weeks ago that we started those little tomato seeds in our little starter trays? Yeah? I've had a lot of comments and a lot of people asking questions, and I mentioned we might come back and do a video again, like an updated video, and just kind of show you where they are. So I thought we would do that today. So let's go into what we call the old barn, which is now kind of an office space, grow space, and let's take a look and see what those tomatoes are doing. And I want to answer just a couple of questions that some of you had to ask. So one of the questions that I was asked about is, I started my tomatoes in these tiny little cells, which is 72 in this one tray. And I was asked how on earth I get these out of this tray. And so I don't know if you can see, if the light hits a certain way, there's a hole in each one of these cells. And so I ordered these online, and it comes with, or you can order this little gadget here. Do you see these little spiky deals on here? Well, this tray literally fits right on top of here, and what happens is it pokes right through those holes and it will push up your plants perfectly. Now what you might want to do is, maybe the day before that you're wanting to pop these out, is to cut back on the watering, because if the soil is allowed to dry out just a little bit, as these little spikes go through and push up, and they push up, and it will pull up your little seedlings. They won't just pop out and go flying, but they will push up just really nicely so that you're able to grab them and transplant them quite nicely. And remember those like solo cups or those plastic cups? That is exactly what we moved them to. Let's go take. So here are our 72 tomato plants, and they've been transplanted into these little cups. And if you remember from our last video, we actually drilled a little hole in the bottom of each one of these, and we actually watered directly into the trays that they're sitting in. And so here, my tomatoes have really taken off. It's only been 3 weeks since we started these from seeds. So they actually sprouted immediately, and they have grown really tremendously. I mean, these have done better than any tomatoes probably that I've started before. These tomatoes did so well, I had to move them off of my shelf, because my shelf and the light that was right above was actually getting too close to my tomatoes. And so I actually now have them under a table, and I'm using the tabletop, or the actual table bottom, to put my grow light on so that they can still be under a grow light. So the next thing I want to do is I want to take these outside, and I'm going to start out with just 30 minutes to an hour a day, and then I'm just going to increase that time over the next several weeks. So being here in zone 7A, I'm not ready to put these in the ground yet, and we've had a bit more of a winter than we even normally have, and so I'm actually not really planning to put these in the ground until around May the 10th. That is kind of our day here that we shoot for. I have planted them a couple of days early in the past if we're having a warm spell, and if I look at the weather for the week or so ahead and know that it's going to be safe. But as of right now, these are going to be here until May the 10th. So just be sure to check your zone and know what time frame it's safe to plant something in. And if you look back at my last video 3 weeks ago where I started these tomatoes, you'll see the soil that I use. It has been perfect. We have had great success from it, and things have started super fast. So I wouldn't be afraid in my zone, knowing I still have till May the 10th, to go ahead and start those tomatoes now if I hadn't already. But I'm looking good in that department. And so don't forget, start those peppers, get everything started. That it is going to be planting season very soon. Winter is over. It is crunch time. And this is one of my favorite seasons of the year because things are just coming to life and it is super exciting. I hope you have a tremendous gardening season. Thank you so much for watching today's video, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You don't want to miss any of the crazy shenanigans happening here on the farm. You just never know what's happening around here. So y'all stay safe out there and I will see you next week.